Hello, lovely Lockwood Co fans. I am so sorry I can't be there today. I'm gutted I can't be in your presence, but I've seen some of the amazing panelists that you have assembled, and well, I'm very jealous that I can't be there because also I'm sure they will drop some pearls of wisdom and brilliant stories. So yeah, very jealous. I've been reflecting on what to say in this video. Because, you know, the shoot ended over 3 years ago now, and it's a long time ago. And I've just been thinking about what has kind of stuck with me from the shoot. And random things stick with you, like the smells of the rooms in Portland Row, like how the kitchen always smelled amazing, and how the corridor and the living room and the bedrooms always smelled like old books, but in a nice, cozy way. And I think another thing that, like, the main thing that kind of sticks with me about that job was just the kind of love between the cast and the crew, and also the love that we received from all of you amazing fans. I just remember I was 19 when I got that job, completely out of my depth, not knowing what I was doing at all. I mean, I still don't, but I just think on a job like that, which was so massive, it felt so big at the time, the amount of love and kindness and patience that I received from my co-workers and you fans, I'll be forever grateful for. So thank you. What to share? I'm really waffling on, but I just wanted to share quickly. I just wanted to say hello with Franklin. I am taking good care of him, and he is taking good care of me. I just wanted to share two books, The Screaming Staircase and The Empty Grave. You can see I don't take good care of books. That's my way of loving them. I dog ear the pages and break the spines, just because I want to read it. I want to properly get into it. Anyways, I think The Empty Grave might be my favorite book of the series, and I remember reading it halfway through, and when George gets beaten up, I was so convinced George was going to die. So yeah, I'm grateful he didn't, and he lives on and probably solves all the questions about everything and becomes, sorry, this is a tangent, but we were thinking about what George might become. And I've always thought that he will go on to become like a scholar, and, you know, be a professor and talk about the origins of the problem. But that's my theory. I'd love to hear any of yours. And also, I just came across my copy of The Screaming Staircase, and I remember, again, getting this massive job, stressing out, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This is so, like, I was trying to do everything I possibly could to, you know, not mess it up completely. Just so worried. And I read this book and annotated any scraps of information I could. For example, this is the scene when Lucy enters Portland Road for the first time, and we're interviewing her. And I've written George. I was backwards, you can't read it. But I've written George annoying tea sips, because it's saying that she can hear the slurps of tea sounding from George's sofa. And I was like, okay, maybe we could bring that into the role. I also love this line that Lucy has. Everything about him made me livid about George. So just I remember thinking about forming that relationship with Lucy in the earlier episodes, particularly, and how, you know, they need to go from like enemies to best friends at the end of episode 8, and that's the kind of journey between them. And the final thing I'll share, sorry, I'm really waffling on, but was I've just written scruffy here because there's a description of George that I really love. He slouched, he slumped, he scuffed his way about the house like something soft about to melt. His shirt was always untucked, his trainers extra big, the laces trailing. I've seen reanimated corpses with better deportment than George. And that flop of hair and those silly glasses, everything about him irritated me. yeah, I just underlined all of that, and I remember thinking, okay, we can bring that to the character. There's loads of them in here, because I just tried to get any kind of scrap of information I could to help with the character. But anyways, thank you all for all your support, not only when the show came out, but continuously now, which is insane. I hope you all have an amazing day. I don't know when this is being played, but you're all absolute legends, and sending lots of love.